success. And I have an absolutely massive video for you here today where I'm going to be showing you all of the nitty-gritty details around how to set up Facebook and Instagram retargeting ads for your clothing brand. Okay, the ads that I'm going to be showing you how to use in this video here are the same ads that we've used for K-Bud Apparel to generate 5 figures a month in sales with only spending a couple $100s on ads. Okay, this video is going to be absolutely massive for you. Stay tuned. All right, I'm honestly stoked to bring you this video's sponsor, HS Apparel. The reason why I'm so excited is because we use HS Apparel with K-Bud Apparel for our hoodies, tank tops, and t-shirts, and they're absolutely amazing for us, okay? Their hoodies are especially great because not only are they premium quality, but they also have a spot on the neck where you can print your own labels, okay? So if you want to learn more, head over to www.hsapparel.ca. Let's jump in here, and this video is going to be a little bit longer than most of the videos that I post on this channel, just simply because there are so many details to share with you when it comes to how to run a successful Facebook retargeting ad campaign, okay? So I basically just want to break down for you exactly what I'm going to be doing before we jump in so that you can follow it clearly and actually get results for your own clothing brand. Now, the first thing that I want to share with you is that we've been using Facebook ads for K-Bud Apparel for just over a year, and there are a bunch of things that we've learned, okay? The first thing is that we will no longer be using Facebook ads and Instagram ads to target cold traffic, okay? So we're only using Facebook ads to retarget people who have already visited our social media accounts and our website, okay? And the reason for that is simply because targeting cold traffic with Facebook ads, it takes a really, really long time for people to build trust with your brand, and it doesn't necessarily convert as well. The second thing that I want to mention here is that we generally only use Facebook and Instagram ads when we're running a sale or a promotion. And the reason for this is because we're able to generate enough sales just simply working Instagram manually and implementing the Instagram marketing system that I've created, that we don't necessarily need to spend money on Facebook ads all the time. It just seems like sort of a waste of money, and we try to save up our excess budget to spend on those big sales or those big promotions where we really want to hit it hard, okay? Now, what you're about to see in this video and what I'm about to show you in terms of how to set up an ad is basically with K-Bud Apparel. Right now, we have a promotion going where every order placed before May 27th comes with a free beer koozie, okay? And basically the ad that I'm going to be setting up here is an ad that expires on Sunday, so in a couple days. And I'm basically going to be going through exactly how I set up this exact retargeting ad for this promotion, okay? I really hope you guys like this. It should help you a lot. Here it comes. All right, so I'm inside the Facebook Ads Manager, and what we're gonna do is hop over to the left here and click Create, okay? And this is basically where everything's gonna take place for creating your retargeting ad. So once you hit Create, it's gonna come to this page where it asks you, what's your marketing objective, okay? And in this section right here, we're just gonna click Conversions because we want to be able to track anytime a purchase is made on our website. So I just click Conversions, and then I'm gonna scroll down and go to the campaign name and just name it something that I will remember, okay? So I'm just naming it May Beer Koozie Promotion 2018. Then just hit Continue. All right, so now we're on the ad set page, and on this page, we're basically just gonna be setting up how exactly we're going to track the success of the ad, exactly which audience we're going to be retargeting the ad to, and then we're also gonna set up where exactly the ads are gonna be placed and the budget and schedule for the ad. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is just at the top of this page, I'm going to name the ad set. And I'm just gonna name it Beer Koozie Promotion May 2018, so that if I ever wanna re-edit this ad set, I know exactly which ad I'll be editing just by reading the title, okay? Then when you scroll down, you'll notice it says Conversion. And basically what it's asking you to do here is select which event you want to track on your website. And the only way that you can do this is if you've set up a Facebook pixel and linked your website to Facebook. So you'll have to set up this Facebook pixel, which is pretty straightforward. I'll show you exactly where to go here. We can't really do it for you because we already have a pixel set up, and you're only allowed to have one pixel set up on your account. But it's pretty straightforward. You basically just copy and paste the pixel on the back end of your website. If you're with Wix, if you're with Shopify, you can just do a quick Google search. That will help you through it. It really shouldn't take long to figure out. All right, so once you have your Facebook pixel set up, you're gonna basically want to track anytime somebody makes a purchase on your website, okay? So you're gonna click Purchase in the website section here. Now, when you scroll down here, this is probably the most important part of this whole setup, and this is basically where we're going to be figuring out the targeting of exactly who the ads are going to be shown to. Since we're not showing the ads to cold traffic, it means that we don't need to really worry about the targeting in terms of adding the demographics or adding the interests that we're going after. Instead, what we're going to be doing is making our own custom audiences, okay? And you'll notice that if you click custom audiences, if you haven't done this before, there won't be any. It'll say no existing audiences in this account. Now, what I want you to do is click create new and then click custom audience. All right, so this is where it gets sick. You can actually create different custom audiences. So at the top, you'll see it says customer file, and you can actually upload your email list, and Facebook will locate everybody on your email list on Facebook and then retarget the ads to those people who are on your email list. Not only that, but you can create a separate audience for website traffic. So everybody who's been to your website or specific pages on your website. And then the last one that we're going to be using today is people who have been to your Instagram account and to your Facebook page, all right? All right, so the first thing that I'm going to show you here is how to upload your email list so that you can target your email list with ads, all right? So I'm just going to click customer file, and another pop-up is going to come up, and there's going to be an option that says add customers from your own file or copy and paste data. I want you to click that. All right, so that's going to open up another page where you'll actually be able to upload your email list. Now, most websites that you're hosting your clothing brand's website on allow you to export your email list or your contacts list in a CSV file, okay? It needs to be in a CSV file. And basically, inside of this file, you want to structure the titles of each line inside of the file with the headings that they have here, okay? So it says email, phone number, first name, last name, because that's exactly how Facebook is going to locate these people on Facebook. So this is what the CSV file looks like with our email list. I believe we have about 1,100 people on our email list right now. And you'll notice how at the top we have first name, last name, email, phone number, and that's basically all you need to do. Then you're going to hit upload file, add the file. Then that's going to open up a new page automatically. And all you're going to be doing on this page is on the right side, clicking the drop down and matching up the heading with the appropriate heading from the CSV file, just so that Facebook knows exactly how to read the CSV file that you uploaded. Once you're done that, you're pretty much done. All you have to do is click upload and create at the bottom, and it will upload it for you. And you can see that it says 1,153 rows uploaded, and that's basically everybody from the email list that we have uploaded and matched on Facebook. And when it brings you back to the ads manager, you'll notice that inside of the custom audiences section, you will have your email list there. All right, so that's how you upload your email list, but depending on whether you have a big email list or not, you're definitely going to want to add more people to retarget with these ads, okay? So we're going to create another custom audience. So click create new and then custom audience again. And this time we're going to be selecting website traffic, and we're going to be creating a custom audience of people to retarget that have visited your website. So for this next part here, it's really going to depend on how much traffic your website is receiving every 30 days, every 6 months, and every year, okay? We've grown to the point where we have a lot of website traffic, and we don't necessarily want to target all of our website visitors with this ad because, some people show up at the website, they realize they don't like it, they were just curious, and then they leave, okay? So what we're targeting here is actually people who have viewed content on our site, and they've actually viewed products on our site, okay? So in this dropdown, we're selecting view content, but if your website doesn't have a lot of traffic, you can definitely select all website visitors to target with this ad. Then on the right, you'll notice that it only allows you to retarget people who have been to your website within the last 180 days, okay? So we're just gonna select 180 days, and when you're done, at the bottom, I'm just gonna add the audience name, view content, 180 days, May 2018, so that I know exactly which audience it is when I'm looking through the custom audiences. And then I'm just gonna click create audience. All right, so now when I come back to ads manager, we have 2 different custom audiences that we're targeting now. We're targeting the email list, and we're targeting everybody who's been to the website and viewed content on our website within the last 180 days. Think we're done there? No chance. We're actually going to be adding 2 more custom audiences to this, okay? So click create new again, custom audience, and this time we're going to be retargeting everybody who's been to our Facebook page, all right? So in this next section, click engagement, and inside of the engagement section, click Facebook page. All All right, now to set up the custom audience for the Facebook page, it's pretty easy. Just make sure that it's your clothing brand's Facebook page that's selected at the top, and then select everyone who engaged with your page. It should be the default one. Or, I mean, if you want, you can choose something else, but this is the one that we use. And then we put in the past 365 days. Then you're just going to want to name it Facebook page May 2018, once again, so that you know exactly what the audience is that you're selecting, and then hit create audience, okay? Now there's one more audience that we need to create, and that's everybody who's engaged with your Instagram account, okay? So one last time, click create new custom audience. You're going to want to select engagement at the bottom, and then what we're going to be selecting here is Instagram business profile, okay? Now, if you have your account set up to your personal account, you're going to want to change this to a business profile for this exact reason, because you're going to want to be able to retarget ads to everybody who's been to your account. And the only way that you can do that is if you have a business profile. This one's easy again. Just make sure that it's your clothing brand's Instagram account that's selected at the top. And this time, instead of clicking everybody who's engaged with your business, we're going to select people who engaged with any post or ad, okay? Because we get a lot of people checking out our Instagram account, and we don't want to be targeting people who have just looked at our account. We want to be targeting people who are actually engaging with our account. Now, like your website, if you don't have a lot of people checking out your Instagram account, it's totally cool to show an ad to, everybody who's visited your account. Then we're just going to name it Instagram engagement May 2018 so that we know exactly what the audience is when we select it, and create audience. All right, so now in your custom audiences section, you should have your email list, everybody who's been to your website, everybody who's visited your Facebook page, and everybody who's visited your Instagram account, okay? These are the people that we are going to be targeting. Now, there are a couple little tweaks that we're going to put on this to actually make it even more targeted to our exact ideal customer here. All right, so when you scroll down here, you'll notice that there's a location section. Now, we are going to be targeting everybody in Canada only because we're a Canadian brand and that's where our target market is located. But if your brand is worldwide, you can hit the X there on the right and target everybody in the world, or you can add whichever specific countries you want. So if we wanted to add, the United States, you just type in the United States, and then we'd be targeting everybody in Canada and the United States, all right? Now, to further and deepen the targeting even more, we're going to be targeting our ideal age, okay? And we know that the demographics for our target market is between the ages of 24 and 35, okay? So we're just going to put the minimum age 24 and the maximum age 35. Then for gender, this is just a promotion for beer koozies, so we're going to be targeting all on the gender, both men and women. All right, now as you scroll down even more, it's going to ask you where you would like the ads to be placed, and you can either edit the placements or let Facebook automatically place them where they want. I don't think this is a huge deal. I really do trust Facebook is going to do the most efficient thing that gets you results because they want you to keep coming back, okay? But what we're gonna do actually is we're just gonna hit edit placements, and we're just gonna put it in the Facebook feed and the Instagram feed to keep it simple, okay? Feel free to do whatever you want here. I really don't think you can go wrong. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna set up here is the budget and schedule, and you're gonna notice we're only spending $50 on this promotion over the next few days because we really just want to give it a boost. We don't want to dump too much money into this, okay? So $50 between May 24th and May 27th. And basically, we're just going to set the start time and the end time. Scrolling down to the last little part here, you do have the option to run ads on a custom schedule, but we just select run ads all the time, okay? So we're just going to click run ads all the time and continue. I hope you're still hanging in there, but I know that this gets really, really dry at times, but this next part will be actually a little bit more exciting for you, all right? So now we're on the page where we're actually making the ad itself, okay? So at the top of this page, we're gonna wanna name the ad Beer Koozies May 2018, just so that I know that when I want to come back and edit it, this is what the ad is, all right? That's as simple as that. And scrolling down, this is where we're going to select the Facebook page and the Instagram account these ads are going to be connected with. Okay, so make sure that you select the right Facebook page and the right Instagram account, and then scroll down even more. Now the format section here is where you're going to actually choose the type of ad that you want to display. Okay, my two favorite here are the carousel ad and the single image ad. Okay, the carousel ad is really good if you just launched a new collection. You want to show, a bunch of new products all in their individual boxes that have individual links to those products. And the single image ad is really good for a promotion like the one that we're doing here. Okay, so we're just going to use the single image ad for this type of promotion. All right, so just to save this video time, because there's so much detail in all of this, I've already designed the image for the ad that we're going to use, and I'm basically just going to go to upload images, find that image, and upload it. Now, what's key here are the image specs of the design that you make, okay? Facebook recommends 1200 by 628 pixels of the image that you're uploading to use for your ad, okay? Because that's the best way it will display on desktop, okay? So that's how I've created it, and you'll see how, it really fits in well here. Now, something that's really cool that Facebook ads did over the last year is they actually allow you to upload a different image to use for the same ad campaign on Instagram that you're using on Facebook, okay? And we're going to actually do this because that same image specs of 1200 by 628 looks really small and wide on Instagram because Instagram's more, has more height to it, okay? So what we're gonna do is click use a different image for Instagram here, and I'm gonna upload a complete square image that we're gonna be displaying in the ad on Instagram, okay? So you'll notice here that the desktop news feed will actually look different than the Instagram feed, which is awesome. All right, so in terms of designing the ad, we're not done yet, right? Because we need to add the text and the headline and the description and really just design the ad in full, okay? So on this text box here on the left, this is basically the main text of the ad, okay? And we're basically gonna write, got beer, since we're giving out free beer koozies. And what we really like to do here is actually add emojis to the text in the ad because it makes it feel more personal and a little bit less addy. So we're basically going to add an emoji. And the way that you do that, okay, is you actually open up a separate tab and go to emojipedia.org, okay, because you can search all the emojis that you can use in your smartphone on the desktop and actually copy and paste them into your ads, okay? So since this is a beer ad for beer koozies, we're just searching up the beer emoji of clinking beer mugs and just going to copy that emoji and then head back to the ads manager and paste it right into the ad. Now in the preview section, you can actually see that emoji inside of the text, which is pretty cool. Then we're just writing receive a free beer koozie with your order until May 27th. And then we're going to add another emoji. So we're going to head back to Emojipedia and we're going to use the wheatgrass emoji because that's what we're all about. We're all about that rural setting. And after that, we're just going to add our website URL to the text as well in case somebody wants to go directly to the website from that text for whatever reason. And that's it for that text section. Now the headline is the title that you'll see at the bottom of the ad, and Facebook will fill this in automatically for you, but you might want to change it, okay? So what we're doing is we're changing it to free beer koozies for the buds, just to add some extra branding in there. And then in the call to action, it will automatically be set to learn more. You definitely want to switch this to shop now, okay? When you're done that, you definitely want to make sure that the previews look good and that you haven't spelt anything incorrect. And when you're done, select confirm at the bottom and Facebook will review the ad to make sure that there's nothing vulgar in it or that it's not inappropriate. And usually they'll confirm it within, like 15, 20 minutes. And then you're done. That's basically it. And that should work really, really well to target people who have already seen and heard of your clothing brand. So as you've probably been able to tell from this video here, in order for us to run a successful Facebook and Instagram retargeting ad campaign, the foundation of all of that is really in the manual work that we put into Instagram, okay? Because basically it all starts with Instagram, and when we're working Instagram really hard and building up our account, all of these people are being marked, okay, by these ads that we're then able to retarget all of these people, okay? So the initial point of contact is all made through Instagram. Then people will find our account on Instagram, they'll engage with posts and they'll engage with our account. But not only that, they'll visit our website, and we have our Facebook pixel set up on our website, and then people can now be retargeted when they visit the website and our social media accounts, okay? And if you really want to know how to build your Instagram account and get it to the point where you are able to retarget a lot of really, really highly targeted and interested individuals in your clothing brand, I highly recommend signing up for my online course, at www.instagrammarketingforclothingbrands, where I basically break down in full the entire Instagram marketing system that I've created that will allow you to have this foundation in place for you to actually, retarget all of these people that I'm talking about in this video. I hope you learned a lot about how to set up Facebook and Instagram retargeting ads for your own clothing brand, and I really wish you the best of luck when it comes to actually setting up these ads for your own clothing brand and getting results. If you've made it to this point in the video, I want to tell you about the closed Facebook group that we have going on for apparel success. There's a link in the description below. Follow that link, join us in the group. We're a bunch of clothing brand owners all in there to support each other and answer each other's questions. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.